Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Retro Gaming Corner. Today is a small pickups video and basically show you my Saturn collection, what I have to date. Hope you enjoy it. Let's get started. Alright. And also an oddball game I did find out in the wild, Mega Mania by Activision. Kind of a okay shooter and shooting weird shapes and things. This is complete, and this was only like $2.99. The box is a little crushed in the bottom there, but it is complete. I'm trying to collect as many Atari 2600 games complete as I can, even though I have this on cartridge already. But again, you see the little crushed corner there. That's Mega Mania. That's for the Activision for the 2600. Okay, now jumping to the Saturn. I'm trying to build up my Saturn collection. When I see good deals out in the wild here and there. These games are only a few bucks a piece. They're not the greatest Saturn games, but anyways, I had to have them. This one, the case is a little cracked, but these games are complete. This is bottom of the ninth, a Mez baseball game. Kind of getting pumped because the Yankees are starting soon in a couple weeks. Opening day. But again, this is complete, and it's got a nasty crack on there, so I'll have to dig out a spare case that I have. But again, that's for the Sega Saturn. Next up is a shooter game, which obviously has to be played with the CRT TV, but also can be played with the controller. It's not too bad. It's called Scud, the Disposable Assassin. The box is mint, and the control. This game looks brand new. This wasn't too expensive. Come on, focus there. There we go. But it's a kind of a side-scroller shooter. It's a little bizarre. But not a bad game. And obviously, you need the Saturn Stunner gun peripheral with this, or you can use the controller. Again, this was fairly inexpensive, so I picked it up. And that is Scud, the Disposable Assassin. Next up, Sega Saturn game I got was Machine Head. Complete. Again, these games aren't the greatest 5-star games, but, you know, with the Sega Saturn, they were pushing that full motion video and all that horrible acting, but it's an interesting game, kind of like a hovercraft space shoot-'em-up game. Controls are a little difficult to figure out, but not the worst game I've played. But again, that's Machine Head for the Sega Saturn. And last but not least, Shockwave Assault. Again, I just have to peel these little stickers off. Again, another couple bucks, complete. It's got a little chip out right there, but not too bad. Again, this is a real cheesy full motion video, kind of both with video game footage. Complete shooter, 15 levels or whatever. Shockwave Assault, not much to say about that. Space shooter. And again, that's for the Sega Saturn. So there you have the quick pickups I bought. Again, Shockwave Assault, Machine Head, Scud, the Disposable Assassin, and a cheesy bottom of the ninth, and an oddball Mega Mania Atari 2600 complete in box. Alright, and then I figured why I am showing you the Sega Saturn games I picked up, I want to show you the ones that I have collected over the years. Again, not one of the systems that I go crazy about collecting. Because, you know, my favorite systems obviously are the ColecoVision, the 2600, but I do like the Sega Saturn. But again, you've probably seen a video of this previously, but this is Virtual Fighter 2. A lot of fun. My daughter loves beating the you-know-what out of me on this. It's a really good game. I really enjoy that. That's Virtual Fighter 2. Again, these aren't pickups, but these are games that I said, you know, what the heck, let me show you my collection. And the next one, which is really one of my favorite games on the Sega Saturn, is Panzer Dragoon 2. Again, Zoe, or Zooey, whatever you pronounce it. This is an awesome rail shooter, I think, and just really well done. I really like this one. And the first one's good too. I don't have that, unfortunately, but when I do see it in the wild, I will pick that one up. And that's Panzer Dragoon 2. One of my favorites. Two of my favorites right there. Next up, Soviet Strike. Picked up a few years ago. Is complete. Again, it's basically the Sega Saturn or the SNES games. Jungle Strike, blah, blah, blah. There's several of them out. I don't remember the name of them, but this is a pretty good version, actually. It's a lot of fun. It takes place in the Soviet Union. And, there's Jungle Strike and Urban Strike or whatever. But again, this one was for the Saturn, and that's Soviet Strike. So, next up is a really bizarre game, but a lot of fun. Another one of my favorites, Nights into Dreams. I do not have the 3D controller, the special controller that comes with it. I did at one point, but I lost it along the way. But this is complete. And, it's a interesting, it's kind of hard to describe, side-scrolling type of flying game. Very imaginative, though. I like that. Nights into Dreams. Next up, obviously, probably everyone has a copy of this. It's fun. Daytona, USA. The arcade smash hit. And NASCAR racing game. That is complete. Not much to say about that one. This one is Shanghai Triple Threat. It's got a big crack right there, but it is complete. And it's more like the Mahjong games. Chinese games with the tiles. Right there. Not bad. Puzzle game. I'm not crazy about puzzle games. I'm sure my wife would like this one if she played it. But again, Shanghai Triple Threat. And then the game Gex, which is a fairly fun side-scroller. However, the voiceovers gets very annoying very fast. The, cheeky kind of comedy gets repetitive over and over again with his stupid little jokes and stuff. But it's a good game, though. And that is Gex. I'll put that one right there. Next up is Iron Storm. A pretty good game. I actually like this game a lot. It is a kind of strategy game that gets played out. Real-time strategy game. Really cool. I like this game, Iron Storm. That's by Working Designs. It's a one-player game. Obviously taking place in World War II. A lot of fun. I like this game, Iron Storm. Okay. Next up is probably my number one game shared with Panzer Dragoon, and that's obviously Sega Rally Championship. For the time, I used to love this game and played it over and over again. It's still fun to play today. It's a lot of fun. Very, very well done game. Kind of a rally racing game. And again, Sega Rally Championship. Very cool. Next up is another baseball game, World Series Baseball. Don't worry, I haven't played this one in a while, so can't really comment on this one. Came out around the same time as the other baseball game. Be interested to see how many old Yankee players are on there. Yes, I am a Yankees fan. But again, that's just a baseball game called World Series Baseball. And that is by, I believe, Sega. Yes. Okay. Running out of room here on the desk. Next up is a duplicate copy of Sega Rally Championship. I don't know where this came from. But not for resale, so I'm not sure if this was packed in with one of my Sega Saturn games. But again, that's just a duplicate of that. Not sure what I'm going to do. I might sell that. I don't know. F1 Challenge. Fun little Formula racing game. Not too bad. I believe this did come out on the Sega Genesis, too. I could be wrong. But it's a lot of fun. It's by Virgin Interactive. Again, F1 Challenge. Go. Next one up is Virtua Racing. That is complete. Basically, this is just about the same game as the Virtua Racing for the Sega Genesis with the special chip in it. Obviously, this one doesn't need a special chip in it. I don't know if this has any extra tracks. I don't remember. If anybody knows, let me know. But this is a very well done racing game. I actually enjoy this. And that's Virtua Racing VR for the Sega Saturn. And let's see. High Octane. This has seen better days. It's broken and stuff. But it is complete. And then, believe it or not, that's by Bullfrog. The creators of Syndicate and some other games. And it's a bit of a racing game. Not the greatest. So. And this, I don't have the original box for it. But I did pick up one of those kind of makeshift DVD boxes for it temporarily for now. But that is Die Hard for the Sega Saturn. The Die Hard trilogy. No, it's not the other Die Hard arcade game. That one is much better. But this one's not too bad. It's got like a bunch of different missions on it. You know, racing in cars and some missions where you're on foot. Graphics are very grainy on this. It's okay. Not too bad. But not the greatest. That's Die Hard. And then Black Fire. Again, these stupid cracks. Oh, here we go. Another crack there. Black Fire, that is basically a helicopter shoot 'em up. Bit hard. Mez. Again, a lot of these games, except for a few, in my opinion, are like Mez, trying to focus more on the graphics and FMV than they do on the gameplay. Again, that's just my opinion. But, you know, there are a lot of good games out. I do not have any Japanese games for this system. And again, that's basically it in a nutshell. My collection of Sega Saturn games. Running out of room here on the desk, and then my pickups. So that's about it, folks. Thanks for watching, and until next week, post, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.